I'm beginning to think that Pedro Pascal is starting to feel a little left out because, some of the members of his Fantastic Four movie cast have gone out there and said some stuff that's pretty stupid and pissed off the fans. Like maybe he just feels like he needs to get a little bit of controversy going as well so he could feel a little included. Because I mean, at this point, the only people who haven't really said anything is, Yvonne Moss Baccarat, who plays the thing, and probably like Herbie the robot or something. That's about it. But, apparently he feels like he needs to do something. So what did Pedro Pascal do? Why not go out and attack J.K. Rowling over the fact that, she just had a victory in court, but that a victory in court over trans rights and all kind of thing. And, apparently Pedro Pascal is all salty about that. So he decided to take a stab at it and, start something. Let's dive into this article here from Cosmic Book News. Marvel's Pedro Pascal blasts J.K. Rowling as heinous loser following trans ruling. Oh boy. Marvel actor Pedro Pascal blasts Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling following the UK Supreme Court's recent trans ruling. I don't know. Pedro Pascal kind of becoming quickly known for having some very unusual outfits in Hollywood, and now this. To bring you up to speed, Pedro Pascal supports trans rights as Pascal's sister, Lux Pascal, came out and announced that she was a trans woman in 2021. Okay then. J.K. Rowling, however, does not support trans rights, which includes men who identify as females playing women's sports. The creator of Harry Potter also supports female sexual assault victims getting female-only help and support. That is not supporting trans, right? That's common sense. That's what that is. That's common sense. But then, like I said again, and this is the thing, yeah. J.K. Rowling was heavily to the left. But the problem with these people is that you must never say anything that they don't agree with. They are always looking for some opportunity to tear you down. She was heavily to the left, and all she came out and says, men are men, women are women. That's it. And then they jumped on her like a pack of rabid animals. And I've said this before, I'll say again, this is why you don't join these people. They have no loyalty, no care, nothing. They're always ready to rip down anything. That's what they do. Following the UK's recent court decision where womanhood is defined by biological sex, because that's what it is. That's what it is. A trans activist and freelance writer for IGN blasted Rowling's reaction to the court case on Instagram, which saw Pedro Pascal comment. So this is it here, right? The person, I think it's Tariq Raouf or whatever the hell it is, this is what the person say. Don't watch the show, don't go to Universal, don't buy a single Harry Potter thing ever. It's time to tell these corporations that transphobia loses money. Well, in regards to the Harry Potter stuff, you clearly missed the mark on that one because they tried that same nonsense when the Hogwarts game was coming out. They tried to get people not to buy it because of J.K. Rowling. They went out there and they talk and they grammar and all kind of thing on all social media platforms. The game sold massively well and made J.K. Rowling even richer than she already is. Because you nitwits don't know when to stop. That's your problem. That is it. But no, this is the problem. Because the woman comes out and says something like that is common sense. You want to cancel everything and move everything around. These are the same people who talk about inclusion, diversity, and equity. You understand? These are the same people who talk about it, but they never practice what they preach. They're a bunch of angry, hateful, venomous little sycophants who have a problem with everything. And if you don't love everything and worship everything, they come after you. It's common sense. And I will say this before I say again, biological men who claim to be women cannot go and play sports with other women. That is wrong on the face of it. Men have a physiological advantage over women. Men have more muscles and that. That is basic anatomy you're talking about right there. It is wrong. There's a reason why we have sports for men, sports for women. If men competed against women in every sport, they would beat them. That is a fact. Even Serena Williams said that she would never play against the top-rated male tennis player because she would lose. That's a fact. Do they want to stop her with that? No. So then Pedro Pascal decided to throw his 2 cents into the ring because apparently he was feeling left out of being persecuted. So he decided to jump in there. That's what he had to say. Awful, disgusting shit is exactly right. Heinous loser behavior. Oh, good for you, Pedro. Good for you. The writer for IGN described Rowling's behavior as Voldemort villain shit. Really? You actually saw what Voldemort did? No, of course not. And told his followers to boycott everything Harry Potter. I wonder how much of his 10 followers actually did that. I don't know. It has become our mission as the general public to make sure that every single thing that's Harry Potter related fails, said the IGN writer. Yeah, these are the people. These are the people who talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion. You out there say that it's the mission of the general public to make sure every single thing that's Harry Potter related fails. This is them. This is them right here. You're seeing it for yourself, you're hearing it with them. This is what it is. In the comments under the post, Pascal, who stars in this summer's big Marvel movie Fantastic Four, agreed and said, awful, disgusting shit is exactly right, heinous loser behavior. Right. The video also includes a screenshot of Rowling celebrating from a post via her X account. I love it when our plan comes together. Yes, that's the nang na smoking a singing, I'm drinking and damn right. I love it when a plan comes together. You're right. You're so right there. You are so very right. That's correct. That's how you show them. You gotta fight down nobody. You just do a post and you show them. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. Exactly. Rowling has been active on X about the situation, adding, if I had known how much I'd enrage embittered misogynists by smoking a cigar, I'd have had 6. She goes on, once more for the people at the back. Trans-identified men may experience prejudice but never misogyny, which is the specific hatred of females. An easy way to spot a misogynist is to see if he's demanding women prioritize men's desires above fairness and safety for themselves. Yeah. Okay. This next one here made a comment and stuff about it, but when this is how J.K. Rowling responded, I'm sorry the fact that I made a lot of money and used some of it to help defend women's rights makes you feel so angry and inadequate. On the bright side, you seem to have a nice dog, unless that's a stock photo. Yeah, talk about the Harry Potter series coming up there, but this is what I'm saying. J.K. Rowling made the ultimate mistake of talking common sense, and they decided to go hard after her. That's it. They want to go hard after the same people who claim to talk about, diversity, equity, and inclusion are going after. Now, as for Pedro Pascal, right, they talk about how, his sister came out as trans, whatever the other thing. Now, I said this before. I've said it before, I'll say it again. People who are trans have some sort of thing about it, mental or whatever you want to say in regards to that, that made them believe that they were born in the wrong body or kind of thing or whatever. Some of them do that. There are those 200%. So you see some of them want to transition from men to women. We understand that exists. That's the world today. Okay. People can be understanding and even supportive of something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. People are not hateful out here. It's when you try to take it to the extreme of insanity and start to act like actual men should be allowed to go and receive. But like I said, you never see women who want to transition as men want to go and play sports as men. They will lose, always the other way around. And pointing this out and talking about actual common sense does not make you, as Pedro Pascal puts it, some heinous loser behavior. No, that's called the truth, Pedro. That's what it is. It's the truth. I personally do not support men going and playing sport against women. I do not support men who want to dress up as women, acting like, they're supposed to be treated as women. You're not a woman. You are not a woman. I know they ask this question sometimes, what is a woman? It's a very simple thing. As people say, somebody who identifies as a woman. No, a woman is an adult human female. That's it. That is it. You want to transition whenever, fine, but that does not make you a woman. Look at Bruce Jenner. He decided to become, I think it's Caitlyn or whatever. He's not a woman. That's just a man who went and did something himself. That's it. That's what it is. Talking the truth does not make you a heinous loser. But like I said, for some reason, Pedro Pascal was feeling left out and decided to come out and do this nonsense. You could say whatever you want about J.K. Rowling. Like I said, she was heavy into the left, and then she made the unfortunate error of not supporting them in all their insanity, and now they're coming after her. They tried to attack the Hogwarts game, which made a whole lot of money, and she made a whole lot of money as well. And they're going to keep at it because these people have nothing better to do other than to try to get people to stroke their overinflated, crappy egos. That's it. So good luck with that, Pedro. I think you have bigger things to worry about than, whatever else that is, because it ain't heinous loser behavior. It's the truth. That's what it is. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.